Yes, what's up? Yo, welcome back to another video of the Scuffed Anime series. In the last episode, we were kind of just on the goal just to get money basically, but what was this? And we wanted money, we just wanted like 1 million gold, but we ended up doing like 22 Slayer tasks and we ended up with a nice 7.5 mil cash tag. And we did some bossing and we got some krill drops, but nothing too crazy. And I think I wanted to probably go back to some more bossing, but we have this Master Clue Scroll, and the Master Clue Scroll is to get an Armadillo helmet, and to do that, we need to go back to the God of War's dungeon, and we're going to have to fight Friara, and I don't think it's going to be an easy task, or it might be super slow. I don't know. I think they said it's one of the easier bosses, but I don't believe. I know Bandus is pretty easy, but I'm not too confident in doing this, so in the drop rate is a 1 in 127 for any of the 3 pieces you can get from Armadillo, and let's try to get a Slayer task, because the Slayer task gives us that extra accuracy and extra damage. But to do it, we need to unlock Aviances somewhere inside here. I might be blind. Yeah, watch the birdie. So we're going to unlock this, and we're going to extend the Aviances with our points. And I don't know how much that goes up to, but yeah, we have a nice amount of Slayer points. I don't really care anyway. And let's get our first task from Durdle, and hopefully it's Aviances Cave for if fast task. We'll just do it. About heckin' time. I don't know how many Karas we've done overall, but we got the Leaf Bladed Battle Axe. It's not that good. It's not that important, but for all the Karas and all the kind of things, these guys can only be hurt by Leaf Blade things. And it's a 1 in 1,000 drop from these guys, but it's not important. But look at that, 47,000 in our max hit, but it has the same speed as or not the same speed, but it's still pretty fast. This is like our best item for these kind of quick roll. I'm just doing it later, I don't care. But yeah, we finally got the Leaf Bladed Battle Axe, and it looks cool. So just a collection log item essentially, but yeah, it's about that time. Oh, first kill on the trip too, and we get a primordial crystal. Oh my gosh, that is a huge upgrade for us actually, and we're pretty early on the drop rate too. I didn't even get my thralls for this trip too, but that's huge. I think I could do it while I'm in here actually. Let's eat a Karam1, and we have the rune crafting level to infuse our dragon boots with this. So our dragon boots right now are 4 melee strength and some defense, and I think we could use this primordial crystal on the boots, and it's not reversible, and it's gonna make it look cool. Wait, so take one last good look at these boots. They got little spikes on them, little red, and then we're gonna give them some wings. Ooh, they look cool. +5 melee strength, some extra attack bonuses, and just a little bit more defense. And boom, they got wings. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, these are basically our like best in slot boots for ever, or for a really long time now, or like they're either the second or the best ones in the game. So for melee, they look so cool. Yeah, double check. These have the highest strength bonus in the game, and they look cool. So big upgrade for us. They look so cool. And another drop for the books, a smoldering stone. Not too important for us, but it's still a cool piece regardless, because we could actually attach it to like our other utilities like the dragon pickaxe and the dragon axe, so we could get some like additional like fire or smithing XP on the side. And so I'll probably put it on our pickaxe actually, because I don't need fire making, because we already have 99 fire making, and I'm not really going for XP. So we'll put it on the mining, so we get some smithing on the side. I think that's how it works. I don't really remember, but that is a cool drop nonregardless, because both the Pegasian crystal for the boots and the primordial stone for the boots and the smoldering stone are a 1 in 512, and we got 2 of these only at 309 kills. We're quite lucky. Let's see if we can get the other stones. Double checked it again. Our dragon pickaxe, if we put the smoldering stone on it, it doesn't use charges. So places we would use it, like you go to the Motherlode mine, and that's probably the only place I do mining really. And the Guardians of the Rift, it doesn't use charges there either. So at this point, it's kind of just purely cosmetic, because I don't think there's any other reason we use our Dragon Pickaxe for anything. Maybe at raids, but I don't remember. But you know, who cares? I'm gonna put it on because it's cool. We get 5,000 charges of it, and our normal Dragon Pickaxe looks like that. And we take it off, and then we put our Smoldering Stone on it, and it turns into, wait, I don't have 85 mining. I mean smithing. Well, another day, I guess. I guess while I'm also at the bank, let's see if we can get some collection log items. Beginner caskets for droppables. Easy. Nothing. And our hards. Armadillo plate legs, not that important for us, but collection log. And nothing new here either. And elite casket. Oh, a mimic. I've never done a mimic before. Let's go try fighting a mimic. And if I'm right, I think we just gotta walk through to this strange casket in the middle of Watson's house, in the middle of Garend. So I think we could dose up before that. Invigorate Dude Heart. Turn on these things, and we're gonna get in there and fight it now. And we just want to spec them out really, really fast. And then we switch to magic and hope for the best. And that's the combat task for killing the Mimic 2. And 8 free mahogany plank. And I think that once we exit here, we can, I think we just leave, right? And then we could finally open up this Mimic. Is it opening this, or is it, or I think I just opened this. Good luck, good luck. First elite casket, that gave me a Mimic. It's a 1 in 35 chance for elite caskets too. So open it up. And nothing as usual. But hey, 500 death runes is pretty cool. The quest cape is no more, well, for me at least, because they just released the Desert Treasure 2 finally at the end of the summer. Well, I don't know if it's the end or beginner or whatever, but it is now available for the world to. Oh wait, this is new. They added, this used to be a black box, right? Same with like stuff down here. I think this is new, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this used to be like a black square right here. And we also need to start the, or finish his faithful servants. This is a mini quest. And that will let us do Desert Treasure 2. I don't know if I'm ready to do Desert Treasure 2 yet, but let's just do a little bit more Slayer and have some more fun, and then we could finally do it. And I don't know, we'll give it a try. Kind of terrified for it. I said I'd do it with Quest Helper. I mean, I wouldn't do it without Quest Helper, but kind of terrified. I could try it still. Look at that. Another jar of souls. Another 1 in 2,000. I could have been lucky. I could have got the pet. Who knows? But the pet will come eventually. This task is fun. Just takes a while at our current state of the game. Yo-hoo! The Pegasian Crystal. Unfortunately, we don't have Ranger boots yet, but once we do, that's gonna give us the best boots in the game. So maybe that's something we should try to do once this task is over. Let's go see if we can get ourselves a pair of Ranger boots. Back at the Tithe Farm in a very long time, and I've been sleeping on this one reward that's been requiring us to get a farmer's hat, and that's 75 points from doing the Tithe Farm. And I don't remember what I did the Tithe Farm a long time ago for. But that's something we should do. Let's just, yeah, we should try to just get all the items needed so we don't have to drop any clue scrolls in the future. So I guess I'll just spend a few hours here. I think it should only be around 2 hours or 3, depending on how many points we want and like what items we want from the minigame eventually. Because the seed box would be cool, and unlimited, like a very high count watering can would also be pretty cool. I have no use for the outfit anymore because we're already 99 farming, but it would be cool to have another green collection log thing. completed. So let's get this farmer's hat, and we can put it away in the elite stash once it's completed. So I think we start by using the seeds here. I don't remember how to do this at all, but we're just gonna run around, put a seed in each little slot, and I don't know how many allotments I'm gonna do overall. Probably just like 4 in total or less, but you know, we'll figure it out as we go. And that's our first harvest for 8 fruits, and I think we should be turning them in for every 100. And I only did these 2 lines for now. I'll probably try 4 now, but yeah, we're gonna keep doing this until we get 100, and I think 100 fruits give us 35 points, and the farming hat is 75. So only just a shy high of 200 fruits in total. So 2 allotments of this, 8 in here, 8, 16, 16. I guess we can get greedy and try to do 5, but I think I'll just keep it simple and just do like these 4 allotments. So that means we get a total of what, 16 fruit every single time. So however long this is gonna take, I guess. Well, get farming. Depositing our first stack of 100, and that should give us 37 points. So a total of 39, 75 points to go. So another set of 100 and change, like we said earlier. And another 100 dropped in, and 3 more points to go. And actually, we only had to grow 2 because I think I was rereading it. I think it's every 3 fruit is 1 point. So we deposit our 9 to the sack, and that should be 3 points. Now we could finally leave the Tithe farm, and we will reclaim our farmer's hat. And we get a collection log item for it, and it looks like that. Behind the sign. Oh, hi squirrel. Yeah, let's finally finish this clue scroll. Finally, after getting this outfit, I'm actually going to be able to do this clue scroll for once, and we'll be able to do it for all future endeavors. So, salute, talk to Yuri, and our next clue scroll, heraldic helm. Do we own one of those? And a split bark body. Alright, finally turned off the music because it's kind of getting annoying, but we can get a granite shield just grinding out some trolls. That's not too hard, 1 in 100. Heraldic helm, we do own one, and a split bark body is a drop from the chaos what's her face, fanatic, and he is in deep wilderness. And how we killed him? 25. So that's the drop rate of him. We need 2 split bark bodies, so I guess that means into the wilderness we go and trying to get that split bark body. The other method is to actually craft the split bark body. Hey, we have the legs to make it with the bark, but it requires fine cloth. That's from this mini game, Shades of Morton, and I just don't want to do that mini game. So we'll grind out 2 drops, and it shouldn't be too bad, I think. No, split bark legs again. That's the same drop rate as the body, and the search still continues. Let's go. It didn't take that long after the split bark body kill. Now we can leave. Now we go grind for a granite shield. Set destination. Oh, it's gonna teleport us to the same place. But yeah, let's get out of here and grind for the next item. I am so over this spot. I am leaving this, packing my bags, getting out of here. I have been here for over 2 hours cannoning for a 1 in 128 chance drop of the granite shield, and it's not coming after I killed, let's see, almost over like 400 of these guys. So let's just take our slow method and we'll just go kill like the bosses, or the 2 bosses that are on top of Death Plateau, and hope for the best while we're here. It might be a lot slower, but I don't have faith that this exists to fight these guys. I know there's like 2 variants of them, but I tried them all and just it won't happen. I'm over it. Oh my gosh, it exists. It exists. You don't know how long I've been at this. It's only 17 minutes today, but I've been at this for so long. I probably like at least like 3 or 4 hours, including the last night too. I got like two you should take a break note like messages, but oh, the granite shield exists. I was thinking it wasn't existing for a while, but now we could finally do the next step of this elite clue scroll. Now that the Slayer task is finally over, oh, and another elite clue scroll, and it's finally over, so let's go figure out if we can start finding shoes now. I've been waiting for this task to be over so we can start making use of those crystals that we got earlier from Cerberus. We got the Pegasian just a while ago, and let's go see if we can do that. But before I can do that, I need to alch a lot of the stuff that we've gotten and do this clue scroll. And this is the last of the things I'm gonna alch, and we only did 3 Slayer tasks and we got over 3 mil again. And I just forgot how I always underestimate how much money you make from Slayer. And hey, whoa, that's a green cash stack. That's 10,777,000 gold, which will disappear pretty shortly because I need to put money back into my miscellaneous because we're back at 280,000. I don't remember how much we put in there the last time, but with this nice amount, we could probably put in a nice heavier amount this time, maybe like 5 mil, 6 mil, who knows. And yeah, that was kind of like a fun little Slayer grind. These kills are getting faster and faster, but it could always get faster with higher combat stats and better gear that we'll get over time. And we're pretty close to green logging Cerberus at only 458 kills. Like, it's 1 in 512 for each of these crystals, so 4 of them for each 1 in 512. But we got 3 of the crystals and only 458. And 2 1 in 2000 drop things in same amount. Yeah, we're missing this internal crystal though. That will make us the best magic boots in the game. The primordial crystal gave us some really good boots in the game. I don't remember if they're the best in the game, but they're I think it's the highest strength in the game. And we get the Pegasian crystal, which is the cheapest of all the crystals, but it's only the cheapest because of the ranger boots, and we need to find ranger boots to attach these on because the eternal crystal goes on to the infinity boots that we own, but we don't own a pair of ranger boots yet. Oh, and the smoldering stone, I don't really have a purpose for it yet, but you know, eventually with higher stats, I think 85 smithing is required for me to put on a pickaxe. But yeah, that's far away, and we need to get a pair of ranger boots, and the only way to do it is to do medium clues. And I think the chance for ranger boots is 1 in 1,333, but you get multiple rolls on each clue scroll, so it should only be 1 in about 1 in 300. And wait, how many have we done so far? 74, so only about a third of the way there. And I guess before we start that, but I have these caskets sitting in the bank, and we'll start with the hard casket. Ooh, a red dragon mask. I think that's for a master clue. Some alchables that need a alch later. And for our 4 elite caskets, trimmed gold d'hide body. That goes into the treasure chest probably. Alchables. Oh, a double drop. Oh, ranger tights. Is this the part of the ranger boot stuff? I mean, yeah, it's part of the ranger outfit. And we also own a ranger's tunic, and boom. Or let me take this stuff off. It looks pretty cool. And we're missing the boots, and we're also missing the hat. And for our last elite casket, nothing as usual. But yeah, now it's time to get onto the grind to find some ranger boots so we could actually make the best ranging boots in the game. So until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.